So this week's movie is Spike Lee's new kind of inflammatory film called Blakkklansman. And the way the Blakkklansman title is, it's KKK right in the middle, because it's based on an amazing true story about a Colorado Springs cop in 1978. So we're going back 40 years. In 1978, infiltrated the notorious KKK. Now, what Spike Lee is doing with this, even though it's a 40-year-old story, he gives it a really contemporary, sort of up-to-date gloss on it, because in Spike Lee's mind, that 40 years is nothing. History is repeating itself. 1978 might as well be 2018 as far as Spike Lee's concerned, and he makes this movie to prove the setup. So what's going on here? Well, first off, the people that play these roles are really very good. John David Washington is Denzel's son. He plays the Ron Stallworth. You've got Adam Driver playing the white cop who pretends he's Stallworth, who I think is very good. And then you've got Topher Grace playing David Duke. And I think Topher really pulls off the kind of that sort of, self-aggrandizing unctuousness that is true to David Duke. And he has a lot of not a lot, but some David Duke speeches. And one of the speeches I think is really crucial in terms of the way Spike Lee is thinking about this. He ends up talking about, okay, the white America, this is the way it should be, and all these other, brown and black people are not part of our vision. We need to fight for white America. And the one thing that he appreciates about all these KKK members in front of him is what? That they never put America second. And so he ends the speech with, America first. America first. America first, they're all chanting. Now that is such a direct and clear connection, an echo of Donald Trump, that it's like, it almost feels heavy-handed, it's so direct. But if you watch the entire movie, this happens a lot. They never say literally, make America great again, but they say so many things that are so similar to that clearly you understand what Spike Lee's doing. Spike Lee thinks that the kind of racial animosity that he thinks Donald Trump and his ilk is sort of bringing to the fore is as bad as it was back in 1978. He thinks we're just repeating ourselves. And then his coup de grace, the thing that really puts this movie either over the top in terms of power or, oh my God, really? You're going to go there? He ends the movie with a 5-minute coda of newsreel footage from, guess what? Charlottesville, Virginia. The tiki torch-bearing white supremacists and the neo-Nazi rally. He just lets that run for about 5 minutes at the end. And in that coda, he includes clips of President Trump, who's, they're fine people on both sides of this issue, kind of poo-pooing the racist component to it. And he also has the real David Duke. David Duke was commenting positively about what was happening in Charlottesville, Virginia, a year ago at that time. And in case you didn't, if that wasn't clear enough, guess what this weekend is? The movie's opening today. This is the 1-year anniversary of the Charlottesville, Virginia debacle, as far as I'm concerned. And he is clearly going after that kind of connection. Now, to me, as I'm watching the movie, because it's so clear the kind of contemporary parallels in the movie, I don't think you need that coda. It felt like overkill to me. But then I realized there's a crucial conversation early in the movie between Adam Driver's character, the white cop pretending to be Ron Stallworth, with the African-American Ron Stallworth. And the white cop says to the black cop, the thing that bothers me is that for you, this is a crusade. For me, it's just a job, and I'm risking my life for this job, and I think we have different agendas. And he says, no, why do you say that? You white cop, you're Jewish. They're as anti-Semitic as they are as they are racist. You should have skin in the game, and you act as if you don't. And he says, hey, that's my business, Sonny. Don't be talking to me like that. And the retort from the African-American cop is, no, it's all of our business. I think that ending coda is Spike Lee saying to white America, listen, you may think this is just our problem because we're African Americans. Racism is alive and well in this country, again, according to Spike Lee. And white America has to realize that they have skin in the game too. In the end, this movie is a call to arms. It's a solid genre movie about tensions of undercover cops. But in the end, I think it's a political call to arms. And Spike Lee, in that kind of fury that he no doubt is feeling, has ended up making one of his best movies in his career. All of my movie reviews are brought to you by Red Wind Casino. See him here first on the KIRO Radio Facebook page and find all of them at mynorthwest.com.